I have made a lot of physical changes. I have, done a lot of things to not necessarily make it appear to others that I'm good, but I guess it's just kind of my natural way. Like when people see me, I do wonder sometimes, especially when I'm not in a good place and they see me and, they don't really recognize that I'm hurting. Um, Honestly, for the past few days, like it has not been a good past few days for me since the New Year's. Like I was in bed most of the days, like not able to get out. Not able to get out of the bed. And it was crazy because the first maybe like 1 or 2 days, I was just like, I'm probably tired. I was kind of looking for reasons why I was not my normal self. Sorry. I'm sorry. Whew. Okay. Let me get it together. I'm sorry. Whew. I always say I have to be very transparent. I just do, like, of course I don't want to, even share this because it doesn't make me feel good. It doesn't make me feel good at all, but I just have to be honest. Like, I'm not really, in a good place or whatever. Do you think having a man around can help depression? Do you take meds for depressions? Okay, so Kevin, no, I don't. Honestly, I feel like it can kind of make it worse because I've tried that, not necessarily knowing that I have depression and then trying to get a man to help me with depression. I just have known that there's been times where I've been sad and lonely and thinking that that would help, but it didn't. My youngest son's father, we've been on and off or whatever, and just last year we kind of like officially, it's not a crazy question, at all, because I feel like it's a really good question, because for so long I didn't realize that that was not a solution. I was thinking that I did need not just a man, but sometimes friends, sometimes other people around me, sometimes alcohol, sometimes just shopping, sometimes money, sometimes success. I have tried a lot of different things. But what I have found is that it does not change. Like, really, honestly, being in a relationship with him showed me that it's not that. It showed me. It was like a mirror, because I actually got to see somebody look at me and say, well, when you gonna get out of the bed? You know what I mean? Like, he pointed it out to me at one time, like, you recognize that it's been 2 weeks and you ain't, the only reason why you get out of the bed is to maybe go take my kids to school. If I had classes, because at that time I was going to school, you know what I'm saying? If I had to be there, that was the reason. If I could miss the class, I was not there. So, to me, no, that does not help. It doesn't help at all. If anything, it made me just feel worse, because it showed me, like, who I really was and what I was really going through, and he couldn't help me. He couldn't do anything for me. He would lay in the bed with me, put his arms around me. He would pray for me. He was really trying to help me. He was really trying to be there for me, but it was nothing he could do. And then on top of that, he deals with his own mental issues, and I couldn't be there for him. So it's just crazy, which is like one of the main reasons why our relationship didn't work, and we have a child together. And it's just even more like depressing, you know what I mean, to like be in a relationship and have somebody that care about you and love you, and you're still not happy, and you still feel empty, and you still feel sad. So I don't take meds for my depression. I never ever wanted to take medications, but I will be so honest, this little 3 days here that I've been down, I was considering it because I just couldn't believe how quickly it changed. Like, I just remember last week sharing about how my Christmas was good and, just being okay. And then next thing you know, like, I literally was just like, oh my God, Candace, get up, get up, get up. Like, what's wrong with you? And I could not get out of bed. Like, it's not that I didn't want to, it's that I physically felt like I could not get out of bed. It was just crazy. It's crazy to even say that out of my mouth. But I just recognized, like, okay, yeah, this is it right here. Like, my appetite changed. Nothing I thought about made me want to get out of bed. Like, normally, I work for myself, so I have to motivate myself to do certain things. And when I think about what I do, I get motivated because I love what I do. But even thinking about that didn't motivate me. Like, I love to make money. So I had people contacting me to do something to make money, and I didn't respond to them. So that's how I know it's like so much more than having money. It's so much more than, looking nice and having somebody and all of that stuff. Is so much more than that. So thank you, Camille. I appreciate that. Thank you, Candy Yams. It's not a crazy question. I didn't want to do this because I'm shy, but you can tag me in for support if you need to. I will. Yes, definitely.